Okay, hello, welcome to the weather update. Kind of a dreary day outside. Uh, it's only in the it's just cloudy. It's not a whole lot of sun, and it's dreary. So 60 degrees, dew point 57. It's also kind of humid out there. East wind at 14, gusting to 20. So there's some gusty winds out there, and a few showers to the north. Not really a whole lot going on as far as rain goes. Trying to see where the rain is, and I don't know, there's not really a whole lot out there. You have to go all the way over here into Pennsylvania and Virginia to see some rain. So looks like probably we won't have to deal with any rain for at least the next 4 hours or so, 4 to 5 hours, hopefully. Especially with those winds out there, you're not going to want to deal with heavy rain, that's for sure. Let's take a look at some more conditions across the area. Fog at Mount Holly, and the Toms River is not working again with the temperature. Why am I not surprised? Never works. All right, let's go look at the models now. Just gonna go look at a regional view here for us because the big weather feature that we're going to be dealing with is this cold front that's moving, that is approaching. Here it is. Here's the cold front, and we're going to go and look at the NAM model and see the high resolution NAM model and see when this thing arrives. So looks like the NAM is pretty accurate right now with the timing of this. So let's see. It looks like it starts arriving in our area around 8 o'clock or so. And we can get some showers, maybe even some thunderstorms with this cold front that will be moving through. And it will move through, and then we get into some really nice weather for tomorrow. So let's see how much the NAM is giving us as far as rainfall goes. Still giving us, the NAM is still giving us up to an inch. So these could be some fairly heavy showers that are going to move through the area. And like I said, there could even be some thunderstorms with it. And the reason why is when we go look at the dew points, you'll see that there's a big difference in dew point with this front. So much drier air behind the front, and we're getting some kind of humid air ahead of it. So you could see the humidity coming in ahead of it, and it's going to get even a little more muggy, I think, as we get toward the evening. Right ahead of this cold front, we're going to see dew points rising into the 60s, and then this front moves through, and then we have nice low dew points for tomorrow and Thursday. But in the meantime, we have to deal with this front, which again, you can see that there's possibly some wind shear. So I want to take a look at the Ventus sky. Let's go to the Ventus sky and see what the Cape values are for tonight. So let's go and look at that because they might be up there, or they might not be up there. Let's see. Nothing. Okay. So not much Cape. All right. So let's go and look at Cape shear. Cape plus shear, not a whole lot. Well, actually, we got to make it. All right. Let's look at wind shear. Yes. Yes, there's a lot of wind shear here. You can see that there's a lot of wind shear for tonight, but doesn't necessarily mean there's going to be thunderstorms. So let's look at the lifted index. This is another metric we use. All right, so chances are they may not be thunderstorms, but they'll be heavy showers, and they could be gusty. They could bring down some stronger winds for tonight. If we look at the wind speed, or we'll just go to wind gusts, you'll see it doesn't look too bad. But, you know, the potential is there. Some of these showers could be heavy, and they could still be thunderstorms. But as far as severe thunderstorms go, probably not. At least not according to that. We have this front move through, and then tomorrow we have nicer weather. So we'll go right to the skies, and we'll take a look and see. So once we get this front, you get done with this front, tomorrow will be beautiful. Just some clouds to start, maybe over the eastern part of Suffolk County, and then just clear skies throughout the entire day. And Thursday, probably clear skies that day too. So Thursday should be very nice as well. We'll go now to the GFS and take a look at that. Again, nice day tomorrow, nice day Thursday. Friday, the clouds come back into the picture. And then we're dealing with a lot more clouds for a while. All right, and that will be in relation to a frontal boundary. So let's go to the this. Let's go to this. So after we deal with this weather system, the next chance for rain would be on the weekend with this low pressure system here that looks like it would be forming and then going up the coast. Coastal low pressure system, not tropical, just coastal low. And that would be the next weather system we would have to watch as far as a rainmaker goes. Okay. I'm curious. Let's see how much the GFS is giving us as far as rainfall goes. See, the GFS is not giving us as much as the NAM. That's interesting. Let's go to the HRRR. See, it also keeps the heavier stuff to the west, but for some reason the NAM brings the heavier stuff over along. Well, no, there's a couple of cells there. It's possible, I mean, the NAM has been accurate, so I'm thinking we could see an inch of rain tonight. I really do think we're gonna see an inch of rain tonight. I think that's very likely. So let's now take a look at the temperatures. We're gonna go back to the GFS, and we're gonna take a look at the temperatures we will be dealing with the next couple of days. So after this front moves through, we have a nice day tomorrow. Seasonable temperatures, low to mid 60s. Thursday, more like mid 60s. For Friday, you can see we're still in the. You can see this front approaching, but what's going to happen is it's going to stall on the low. Is going to form along it, and we could have a raw day on Saturday with the rain developing. And Sunday could be a very raw day. Temperatures might only be in the 40s with this coastal low here and the rain that it's going to bring. And it could bring a lot of rain. I'm going to just go right now to the 24-hour accumulated precip. Let's see what it's going to bring here. Yeah, that coastal low we're going to be dealing with over the weekend could bring us another inch or two of rain. So we're definitely going into a more wetter pattern, but we do need the rain. We're still maybe a little behind on the precipitation as far as. Let's take a look at the climate statistics at iSlip, and let's see how far behind we are with the rain. That's always a good idea to take a look at. Let's look at that. So we're going to look at iSlip. Look at most recent, and let's take a look at the rainfall for the month so far. So month to date 3.61, so we're a little above normal for October. Since September 1st, 4.22, but the normal value is supposed to be 6.16. So we're still since September, we're still maybe an inch and a half, almost 2 inches below normal at iSlip. So I think we should erase that deficit by the weekend. So, I guess that will bring this weather update to an end. We just wanted to look at anything else, but I don't think so. We'll just go look at the satellite, I think, and that'll be it. Or maybe I'll go back to the GFS. So just look at the longer range for a moment. You can see here is that the front that's approaching our area, and you can see all the clouds that are over our area right now. It's more or less completely thick overcast, but you can see the clearing to the west. So, all right, let me go back to tropicaltidbits.com here. All right, and let's go to the CONUS view, so we can get a look at the long-range pattern. So we're going to go look at the temperature anomaly, which is a good way to look at it. Let me back this up here. So, see cold air in the west, a lot of cold air in the west, and you can see kind of a little bit above normal, and then we get a little below normal, but the really cold air seems to be pouring into this part of the country. You can see here we're not really getting into that too much. Oh, we're going to start to get into it though. So it looks like, yeah, by around Halloween, that seems to be all indications that we're going to start seeing some really cold weather in the east. And then after that, another cold outbreak. But they're going to the west. Most of them are. If we go look at the actual temperatures, you will see, look at the west. 40s, only in the 40s in the Midwest. Wow, that's cold. That is cold. So look at that. Look at all that cold air coming in. But look at what happens as we get to Halloween. Look at this. Temperatures in the teens in the Dakotas. But as we get toward Halloween, we're going to start getting into some of that cold air. And we could see highs only in the 40s for those days. You can see the cold air right there. So we're going to get into some of that cold air now. We're heading into November now, so we want to see some colder weather. We don't want to. The heat needs to stay to the south. We don't want to deal with this heat anymore. All right. Little pieces of it do come in. All right. Again, this is the long range here, but you can see another outbreak of some really cold air. But it's all going into the mid. Unfortunately, they're getting into the real heart of it. We're not getting into the real heart of it yet. If you were in the Dakotas right now, man, that would be nice and cold there. I'm sure it would be. Well, let's just take a look at the north central U.S. We're gonna look at those temperatures. Wow, that is that is something. I can't wait till that. I like the cold weather. It could also be a lot. They're also going to be getting snow too with that. I'm curious to see how much snow they're going to get. Let's see. Let's see. Does this have total snowfall? Let's take a look at how much snow they're going to get. Yeah, look at that. So some parts of the Midwest could see some snow. Let me take this back out to CONUS. So you can start seeing where they're going to be getting snow in the Rockies, maybe even Chicago, and even parts upstate New York. So yeah, as we go into November, things are going to start getting colder, and I look forward to that. Although I'm not a huge fan of the snow, I do look forward to the cold because I'm not somebody who likes the heat. I prefer it cold. You know, it's nice not to sweat. You know, sorry, but that's just the way I feel. So here's a closer look at some of the snowfall that we could be getting. All right, I'll go back to CONUS because we just want to look at one other thing, and that is the upper air. So you can see. Get this. There we go. All right. So you can take a look at the upper air pattern. All right, you can see that deep trough in the Midwest. All right, you can see they're getting all the deep troughs. We're not really getting into them, so that's why they're getting the really cold air. However, as we get toward November, we start seeing maybe some more troughs oriented to the east. But then we got these ridges too. So again, very volatile, wavy jet streams you see, and we know why that's happening due to Arctic amplification. So with that wraps up this weather update. Definitely as we transition into some colder weather. But man, those folks in the man, they're really enjoying some nice cold air and enjoying that. Indeed, man, we want some of that. All right. Anyway, can't wait. I can't wait till winter. All right. Anyway, that does wrap up this weather update. Take care, and thank you for watching.